am here, divinely given this breath of life, to breathe, to touch, to feel, of the exquisite depth of her creation of me, within me, and all around me. I have come to also make my presence known, to be a divine gift with respect to it all, as each of us are gifts indeed. For in tenderness and in power does the divine reign in me. I am not here to question or forsake her, though many a time in great ignorance I most certainly did, feeling forced to then submit in order to believe in that which this world has taught me to be. Yet, from somewhere in me, a grander, sweeter voice did live to let me not forget this precious gift still abiding, though hidden within. As I access this wisdom, which grows in strength as I commune with thee, our mother, our source of the all that is, I must take my stand by the stilling of my mindlessness amidst its seemingly constant influx of its ceaselessness, ramblings not as if in gratefulness. I must now rise above this through my consciousness of being, as I learn to sit in a calm and willful quieting of mind, with a heart replete with gratitude and in greatness. This she too has instilled to be in me. Within this dark and vast space provided in order for me to be, I enter that space not in form, not as a thing, or from a past all tattered and torn. I leave behind my old self in its worries and fears at the door, never intending to reclothe myself with that which is truly no more. I must see this future me. Is this not the way a valiant being must be? To now remember and reclaim all I have come here to be, with a courage not for war, but for holding those tones rich in harmony. No longer do I desire to be molded by that derived from precepts spawned out of disharmony, fear, or greed. No longer willing to believing in or accept doctrines disguised to be civil or humane. Having had allowed myself to be swindled by such delusion, as if their aspirations were my truth. In my adolescence, I had sought to be loved and accepted by those who had affirmed to have had concern for me. A misguided soul as I looked back now to see. I had lost peace and confidence about the me I had known myself to be. Having had taken this as that standard for which life is to be lived. I do understand the paths I had walked here, as unsure and uncertain which they were. Yet that voice unceasing, beckoning inside, to reach beyond my own admission to those taught and accepted fears. She, gently and persistently, persuading me to move inward and upward to those untaught truths not provided in textbooks, the pulpit, or the bodies governing, slated to protect and to care for me, slated to protect and to care for me. A constant desire to carry with honor and with love from the heavens those boundless gifts, not formed from the conditioned responses dictated by our society, but instead from the hearts exalted to herald the true beauties of that higher form of selfishness, a truth which I now can understand as divine selfness, a hard-earned acknowledgement despite all I have been told, to know myself intently as this divine manifestation as me. A clarification to trust now this gift of life given that I may surrender to the support and the nurturing from our source, which is that force through which the all of life is. The aspiration to continue ushering in the harmony and the balance that life itself does seek. A budding, then a blossoming from this inner knowing which retains for us a part of herself, a reminder of our true selves. To listen and to hear the urgings of our souls as a willingness to heal any and all that is. To embark with compassion and caring this evolution of life's expansions to be. We, having come here to evolve beyond the waters, now to travel with an innate abundance of love upon the land. This is the motion and the movement of life as it is to be expressed here on this our earthen mother's plane. Each human life is an apotheosis born to this splendid and amazing earth with the charge to grow and reach beyond our childishness in the embracing of our own true consciousness of being, in the releasing of myself to be eager to explore the all which life is within this physicality provided for me in order to be here, giving us the freedom to move about, holding and encompassing this totality of our being. The true self is energetic and divine in its nature, ever present and eternal. It is the director within this, our physical form. An oblation breathed in from the eternal, infinite cosmos and beyond. I, too, am life for she lives and moves in me. To be able to touch and to feel herself in this consciousness as me. To know and understand the highs and lows of what each life's actions or reactions are. In the individuation perceived in all beings, this too is the interconnectedness necessary for the evolution of herself. I must be here to love more deeply myself and the all which life is, to not confuse life as separateness, but as an ever expanding connectedness of being, brought together by that space which holds us all so delicately and energetically linked together. It is I who must now amend my choices to willfully go into that state of being through this understanding and awareness as me, to allow and accept, to continue the choice, to go where no matter has formed, where there exists frequency and information, by the stilling and the quieting of my own mind. In my necessity, by the cultivation of a grateful and open heart, draws nearer to me the source thriving within that black and shimmering space, the hollows of the divine. Through patience and adoration, she does impart to me and all beings an unveiling of our tremendous gifts to be extruded as the definition of the self by the knowing gained in this, the eternal and vast vestibule of the divine. I am a valiant being, and I too have elected to join all manner of creation which are able in the choosing to walk and to connect in loving communion with her. This divine intelligence, having expressed herself as the creation of wholeness, not of separateness, each individual aspect precious as each life is, an amazing amalgamation of consciousness in and throughout each being. From the seeking of stillness to be held in each and every being, we are then encouraged and inspired to learn that life is meant to be a great and wondrous adventure, not to remain in the shadows of discontent, for each breath taken into our bodies and each beat given to our hearts can reveal this greatness life seeks to unleash within us. Choice is given for each to willfully rationalize within the context of our hearts of what is to be held with tenderness and strength, and that which we now must leave behind. To not do so is a disservice to one's self. We can bear those fruits which feeds the soul's purposes within. Through my own humble appreciation in each breath breathed, as this conscious being I am, I maintain my rights to go to the hollows where the great intelligence holds, in that vast, black, and infinite space, extending beyond our own precepts of space and time, causing in us a transmutation by the renewing of those truths for this all of who I am.